seconds of it. In order to get to the same spot that we were yesterday, so I was like, shoot. So I had to replay the last encounter, quickly remember my choices from previously. Because I swear to God, I saved right here the last time, but I guess that's fake news.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Yeah.
Good. I've had the circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Now he tells us what the ritual is about.
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
What, like $275?
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Oh boy. Time to join the fraternity. Or maternity.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Sure, I'm the bravest one here. I'm a woman.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't.
And put it in
the Wardens
freezer?
do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Oh, he has a good point, though.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
Oh, someone sounds like Jim
I've just never faced
Irsay.
a foe I could not engage with my blade.
He might die. I might die.
last, we come
The
to the
NFL will go
joining.
on.
The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation.
Got it.
So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
Yeah.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Yo, do you know what I say? Cool, let's get on.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Oh, yeah.
Davith, step forward.
Wait for it. And what's happening?
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
Ooh.
Nope.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete.
Yo, Banana.
You
I do
were
like this
called
game.
upon to submit yourself to
Love
the
it.
taint for the greater good. this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible.
Nice. How'd you
Glad
like it,
at least
Ben?
one of you made it
And also,
through.
are you watching Beavis and Butthead, the new
How do you
seasons? Let's see. Worse than the harrowing.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant.
Yeah, there's seasons
Something to
1 and
remind
2
us
that are just
of those who didn't make
digitally
it
available.
this far.
Only on Paramount Plus. They even did
Take some
another
time.
movie called
When you're
Beavis and
ready,
Butthead Do
I'd
the
like you to
Universe.
accompany me to a meeting with the king. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
East? I thought he said west. But yeah, they're pretty gosh darn funny if I do say so myself.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
Me.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
You're welcome.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
Yo.
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Yo, I have a name. The name's Piper God. Piper Ponykick.
You rely on these Grey
I don't know
Wardens
why I
too
have
much.
the urge to
Is that
say
truly
poodle
wise?
kick.
Enough
I
of
think a
your
new
conspiracy
Twitter
theories,
icon?
Loghain. Grey Wardens
Yo,
battle the
it's
Blight no matter where they're from.
Seizure-inducing.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
mage...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough.
Oh, I see
This plan will
how it
suffice.
is.
The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. Glorious moment for us all.
Yo, there must be evil afoot.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Yeah, I agree with Alistair.
That is not your choice. If King Kalen wishes Grey Wardens to ensure the beacon is lit, then Grey Wardens will be there. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn. Exciting or no.
I get it, I get it.
But I want exciting.
Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
Yo, I like to see that.
For you, maybe. But it has to be a pretty dress.
The tower is on the other side of
just
the
like,
gorge
great.
from the King's
I
camp,
hired two
the way we
smart
came when we
asses.
arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Okay, easy.
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Yo, I am not just a Grey Warden. I am the Grey Warden. In fact, you know what? I might as well... I'm so awesome. I'm the Pink Warden. How would you like that? Let's see. You know what? Let's go. Let's go Earth. Oh, I can't do Earthquake. Well, shucky ducky. Let's see. No. No, I'll get an Arcane Shield. But God. Oh, what do you think there, Banana? Could have been anything else?
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
Get ready. Here we go, boys. Oh, here we go. Who let the dogs out? Who? Oh, don't be... Oh my god, they killed doggos.
For Ferelden!
Yeah, for Ferelden, play the national anthem. Oh, wait.
Let's cross the
to the tower of his shaft.
All right. So you made your you did an archer playthrough. Interesting. I won't lie, for me, I always do mage. F. Well, don't worry, don't mind us. Are we dead? Darn, I wanted to be dead. Oh my god, you know what? I'm just gonna set. You know what? I'm just gonna set it to auto level up. Ain't got time for this.
Help me, they're everywhere.
Me.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Yo, what's up with your lip, Alistair? It's like stuck up there or something. Yo, just seen anything good? I won't lie, I forget this section of the game. No, if anything, I want to go down to the front line. Yo, take me down to the Paradise City. Where the dogs spawn are pretty. Oh, would you please be a Grey Warden? Oh, well. Yo, you should. Even though if I have any recommendation, if you have a PC that can play it on PC. Because what I plan to do is a full canonical run. And try to like match up all my decisions. Because remember, yo, don't worry, I'm here. What they got on them?
As you say. Very well.
We're not just gonna take the goods, we're gonna take all the goods. Let's see. What about you, Alistair? You know, get that on there. You know what? You need a helmet. He definitely needs a helmet. Oh shoot, that's a 90. Yo, I should try to figure out how to enhance size the text or something. On. New. Well, we're screwed on this one unless I change the, change the ratio. You do you, boo-boo. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to light them on fire. You know what, they'll live. Oh no, we lost two. Oh shoot, we lost Alistair.
No quarter shall be given. I shall.
Oh. And damn. Well, looks like that's how that adventure ends. It ends with a draw. Okay. Trying to remember what I did. I did die, and then the game died. It's like, you failed me. You get to play no more.
Another one for the worms.
No more. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on, I know what happened to you guys. Wow. So neatly in a line. That's what's impressive.
Help me. They're everywhere. You.
Don't worry, we're gonna help you. Just don't die on me.
As you said.
Oh no. Not today, Satan. I actually survived this encounter. Okay, good news is we're back to full health. Alright, let's get the Loghain potions. Let's get all this.
As you say.
Alright, hold on. You know, I do need something on my arms. No. No. live. Yo, Feldelson, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Celestial 2.5. How far are you? Let's see, 90, 120. Yo, where's my hat from earlier? Oh, wait. How's the elm? Yo, elm sucks. Alright, don't worry, we got him this time. See, we're doing better. We're doing better. Yo, teamwork is working. Because teamwork makes the dream work. You know what else works? Yeah, that Prime sub you have that you haven't spent this month. Yo, keep money out of Jeff Bezos' hands. Yo, waste that Prime sub here. Oh, one down. And to be fair, you know what? The guy that dies anyway. Yo, only me and Alistair survive. Yo, he don't matter. He can have, like, all the injuries in the world. Dr. Will Smith can make a movie out of him. And you know what? I still wouldn't care.